Hi, my name is Melanie Risley. I'm City Council for Algonquin, Town of Algonquin. I'm here talking with Cami Messer about the idea of bringing Starbucks to the town. She is the CEO of Bread and Roses and would like to speak about the issue she has.
Hi, Mrs. Councilman Risley. Thank you for taking the time to have this phone conference with me today. I know your time is valuable, and I really hope you will see our small business motto and what we stand for. Because though we all have a sweet tooth, everyone is buying Bread and Roses, amazing baked goods, and Carpe Diem robust coffee. Therefore, allowing Starbucks in Algonquin would be a sin. Bread and Roses is a proud Maine company that is dedicated to their consumers as well as keeping the dream of small business thriving in Maine. Carpe Diem Coffee Roasters is our coffee supplier and is a locally owned micro roastery nearby in North Berwick, Maine. Bread and Roses also purchases 7,000 pounds of Maine blueberries each year, along with the Maine varietal apples to use in our baked goods. We use Oakhurst Dairy products because of their commitment to local Maine farmers and at our production kitchen in Wells, Maine. We have a small garden where we are growing many veggies for our seasonal salads and sandwiches. We serve on these local small businesses, and we are a large account for their small businesses as well. The menu that Starbucks offers is substantially like Bread and Roses, making the competition go hand in hand. Should Starbucks be allowed in the center of town, this will affect many local jobs and the economy of Maine. The local people signed a petition supporting small business. Please show small businesses your support by not allowing Starbucks in Algonquin. I have already sent over a basket of blueberry and apple muffins, scones, and croissants, along with Carpe Diem's amazing fresh and robust coffee, so you and your office will have a chance to taste the best ingredients possible that Maine has to offer.
I understand your concern about bringing Starbucks in the area. I have spoken with many different residents of the town, and while some are concerned, there are many that are not. The advantage your company has is that it's been in business for 25 years. It's a solid, established company that Algonquin cherishes. I feel that Starbucks would be there for tourists because they're familiar with it. It's something they know. While they may go there for the coffee, they're definitely not going there for the ambiance and the welcoming atmosphere that Bread and Roses can provide. That is the advantage that you have. I think that it help the town by providing tax breaks as well as jobs to residents. And I don't think that it would be a threat to your business.
I disagree, Councilman Risley. You know, Bread and Roses depends on their returning seasonal consumers, specifically, and with their menus being so similar, both offering the coffee bar, baked goods, and specialty salads and sandwiches. I'm just very concerned that we will lose customers to Starbucks. The territory is very, too close together.
Do you feel that they would actually you would actually lose business to Starbucks though? I don't feel that the companies are similar in that way. I understand that they both serve coffee, but when the people come to Bread and Roses, you have a secure clientele, being that you have been in business for so long. I don't think suddenly people are going to say, oh no, I'm going to go to Starbucks because it's there. I really do feel that people will be loyal to you. The tourists know Starbucks. It is a chain, and they are familiar, so it might bring some more in. It also will help with a lot of employment. They are very good into their employees. They offer great benefits, and I do feel that that might help the town as well. Don't you feel that?
With Algonquin having a population of only 892 people, I don't feel like that's going to help Starbucks at all. Though Algonquin brings in revenue during the summertime during the off season, I think that's going to hurt our town. I feel like that there's going to bring unemployment to the town. They're going to employ staff, and then in the off season, they're going to lose jobs. Chain stores like Starbucks, they depend on a lot of annual revenue. The town of Ogunquit doesn't have any chain stores, no restaurants, no hotels, no box stores. It's all mom and pop shops. And there's a reason for this. And I think the main reason is because of the population size of 892 people. And it's a tourist, it's a seasonal town. And it has a nickname of beautiful place by the sea. It's a summer resort name.
So if I will agree with you that it is true, we don't have any big box stores, we don't have any chain stores around, and that is definitely something that we prize ourselves for. Do you have any suggestions that might help us?
My suggestion is to, if you do want to allow the chance for Starbucks to come to Ogunquit to see how they do, is not to put it in the center of Ogunquit. My suggestion is to put it on Interstate 295 on the outskirts of Ogunquit, coming in or going out of Ogunquit. I-295 is actually almost by the rampway of Blue Star Memorial Highway, which is the main street coming into Ogunquit. But I-295 is the interstate. So it'd almost be like a rest stop. Starbucks would get a lot more service, so they wouldn't have more or less an off season. They would get, year-round service. And with it being on the city lines of Ogunquit, that would bring in revenue for Ogunquit.
Don't you feel, though, if it is on the city line, that would bring people right off the ramp to go to Starbucks and not bring them actually into the town? If it is actually into the town and people know it, they're more likely to come into the town. They're more likely to visit, to see all of what we have to offer, and go to all the other shops, yours included.
I think having Starbucks on an interstate is more or less a quick stop if you're traveling. No different than having McDonald's on the Mass Pike, a gas station on the Mass Pike. That doesn't mean we don't have gas stations in towns or McDonald's in towns. By having Starbucks on the interstate and keeping Bread and Roses in town, Bread and Roses in town, that's where everybody returns to come. That's what they know. Starbucks on the interstate, that's the box store. That's where that belongs.
I think that you made a very good argument in regards to Bread and Roses really helping the community as far as purchasing local ingredients. That we pride ourselves on, and we love Bread and Roses for. We think that you do really support the community in that way. And I know myself, I want to continue to help the community, which is why I'm coming with the idea for Starbucks. But we don't want to hurt the community. So what I will do is I will take the idea of moving Starbucks a little farther out and not so close, practically next door to you, to see if we can maybe find a different location. And if we can maybe come to an agreement that way, would you be happy with that?
Yes, I would. Thank you very much.
All right, then. Thank you very much for your argument. I definitely feel that you have given us a lot to think about. I greatly Greatly appreciated. And I will let you know with our decision. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Councilman.
Thank you. I would say, and I'm still recording because this is for Professor McConnell, that you have won because you did come up with a lot of really great ideas. Moving it, and you also came up with the fact that they do start, they use a lot of local products, which was a really good argument in the debate, which I didn't know myself. So I'm glad you did your research.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, this is the recording. Thank you, Professor McConnell.
Yes, thank you.
Over and out.
All right.